All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's get started.
Hello, gossipers. So, we're going to talk more on the death of Angie Stone. Now, like I said in the previous video, which was 3 minutes, because this is when the story just broke, I was just waiting to hear what was going on. So, we're going to read some more of what exactly went down with Angie and the accident. Now, the thing that is so puzzling, you never know. You hear people say that all the time, you never know. There were 9 people in that accident, and Angie the only one to die. The star of that vehicle, the only one to die. She was ejected from the car, from the van. It was a van because it was her and other performers, people who performed with her. And I'm wondering to myself, that means she had no seatbelt on. What was Angie doing driving without a seatbelt on for them to say she was ejected from the van, from the vehicle? So we're going to read this quick article, and it's from, it's from Digital Music News. And of course, we know Angie, she was 63 years old. And it says right here, on Saturday, March 1st at 4 a.m. So this happened in the morning. The vehicle she was riding in from Alabama back to Atlanta flipped over and was subsequently hit by a big rig. Wow. Explained Stone's longtime manager-producer Walter Millsap III in a statement to the Associated Press. Everyone else in the vehicle survived, aside from Stone, he said. And that is like playing around in your head. Like 9 people. Again, she is the main performer. She's the star in that van. And Angie? In a news release from the Alabama Highway Patrol, the 2021 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van flipped over on I-65 about 5 miles south of the Montgomery city limits at around 4:25 a.m. It was then hit by a 2021 Freightliner Cascadia truck driven by a 33-year-old Texas man. The driver of the Sprinter van and 7 other people riding in the vehicle was taken to Baptist Memorial Center for treatment. Angie Stone was pronounced dead at the scene. TMZ, they have a video that they're showing, and it's just a car that was driving by, and you could see the van. I don't know if you could see someone laying or they covered the person. Because if this was 4 o'clock in the morning, between 4:30 in the morning, then it was dark out. So probably it wasn't that busy as yet. Whoa, okay. Millsap learned the news of the crash and Stone's passing from her daughter Diamond and longtime The Sequence member Blondie. So Angie Stone, before she was Angie Stone, she was in a neo soul group. Three of them, three ladies called The Sequence. We are truly devastated by this unexpected and unfortunate tragedy, and there are simply no words to express how we feel, Millsap added. Never in a million years did we ever expect to get this horrible news, said Stone's children Diamond and Michael Archer in a statement via SRG Group. We are still trying to process and are completely heartbroken. I am I am just so wow. So let's read up about Angie. It says she was born on December 18th, 1961 in Columbia, South Carolina. Stone was a singer in church from a young age. At 16, she helped form The Sequence, the first all-female rap group on Sugar Hills Records. The group recorded Funk You Up, which has been famously sampled by Dr. Dre and many other artists. I think one of those artists is Bruno Mars' Uptown Funk, if I'm not mistaken. Stone later joined the trio Vertical Hold before launching her solo career. She created It's Like No More Rain in the Cloud, which became number one on Billboard's adult R&B chart for 10 weeks. She also recorded Baby with soul singer Betty Wright, Brother, and Wish I Didn't Miss You. It says in 2000, Stone transitioned from Arista Records to Clive Davis' newly created J Records, which also paved the way for artists like Alicia Keys and O-Town. The label would sign other established artists like D'Angelo, Luther Vandross, Jamie Foxx, and Monica before it was dissolved into RCA Records in 2011. And they mentioned D'Angelo. She had her son with D'Angelo. So her son, Michael Archer, she shares with D'Angelo. So that right there is an update to everything that's going on. No word yet on funeral service. People, they're talking about she knew it was coming, or she made a video that was eerie. So they're saying the last video she made, she had complaints about the record label, about the music industry. I'm not quite sure if she said, or, people are saying they owed her $20 million. And this is Angie Stone, and she's still working. Some people might say these people should be retired. No, as long as you're able and it's something that you love to do, go ahead and work, no matter how much money you might have. If it's something to keep you active, keep your brain active, keep your body moving as a form of exercise, because I hear people say, oh, Angie Stone, money, other people, they could have just retired. They shouldn't be laboring to get money. And for her, it sounds like the record label, they did owe her a lot of money. And some are assuming she was working to pay her bills, to keep, to keep money coming in, because she didn't have it like that to stop working. But, that could be a point. And also it's because something that she loves. You have people out there who love you and they know the lyrics to your song and the words to your song, and they're singing with you when you're singing. So for some people, even though they might be, they might have the money, it's still a joy for them to go out there and do what they love doing. And, all these comparison with, like Lisa Left Eye Lopez, if you remember from TLC, she died in Honduras in a motor vehicle accident also. I think the car also flipped over, and it was, 6 or 7 people? And Lisa was the only one that died. And, no one can explain what's going on. They keep bringing up, like, the Illuminati, and it's karma, and, taboo and voodoo and just all these things. What we do know is that the entertainment industry is just wicked. It's cruel, especially hearing stories from artists, So with Angie, I don't know. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole of, this is all demons and warlock and witches and spells and, just all that stuff. So it's like with everyone that dies on timely death, or it just doesn't make sense, Aaliyah, Heavy D and the Boys, I thought he was just sick and died, but now they're saying, stuff is behind his death, and they're just calling names and names of people who should still be alive, but for some reason in this entertainment space, either if they were complaining or they were out and stuff, people don't like that, so they take their lives. And it's like, what, do you make a deal with the devil? It's like, if we hear you start complaining, you know what's going to happen to you. I mean, so yeah, that's it. Any other details, we'll let you know. And like I said, there are no words on any services as yet, but they said that they will keep the fans posted. Gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story? 9 people, Angie again, the superstar, the act of the show, leaving from a concert to go to another concert, the only person. And again, if it's true that she was ejected from the car, why was not she wearing her seatbelt? So all we can say is thoughts and prayers go out to her family, her kids, friends, everyone who's mourning the loss of this great singer, all her fans all around the world. Angie Stone, dead at the age of 63. Thank you, gossipers.